Gonna be controversial, but I put this on my Hinge profile saying no coffee dates and no walking dates. Because one, shout out to Nor, no coffee dates, no walking dates, facts. And I put it pretty much how she said it, but people obviously weren't getting it. So I just put in the effort, and I'll meet you halfway. It's easy. Look at me, I look all happy and like cheerful and like, why wouldn't you want to take me on literally any place else than a walk? This prompt feels provocative, gets the people going because the men love to tell me that this is wrong. It always phrases like, I'm just curious why you feel that way. Don't be, because my man wouldn't be curious. My man would know. My man isn't going on walking dates or coffee dates, right? Because my man is more, he's picky with his time. He's stingy. He's strict. And the only men who want to go on walking dates or coffee dates are men who are going on a lot of first dates. They're going on a lot because they're not really making it to the second. My man, he's making it to the second, he's making it to the third. Like, he's choosy, he's picky. As am I. I'm choosy, I'm picky. I'm not going on a coffee date or a walking date because I already know I'm getting to the first date. So just let's bypass that. A man who's going on a high quantity of dates has no business going out with me anyways, because I'm looking for someone who wants to date like a quality woman and who wants to go on more quality dates and spend their time qualitatively. I know some women believe in going on coffee dates. I know some women believe on going on walking dates, and that's fine. There are so many women out there. They're not advertising on their Hinge that they don't want this thing, right? Go reach out to those women. Leave me alone.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. No coffee dates, no walking dates, and no last minute plans. Meaning to put in the effort. And she says she'll meet you halfway. It's easy, just like that. She also made a reference and said that men that do not want to produce a quality date, it's because they're probably not quality men. These men typically are going on multiple dates. And so that's why they want to go on coffee dates and do these walks because they can't afford to provide a quality date to a woman such as herself or any woman that would be considered quote unquote quality. Let's go ahead and get into it. Start with you first, Ari.
I feel like I prefer a walking date or a coffee date first because if I'm locked in for dinner, then I have to be there for like a really long time. I would rather like go for something short so that I know if we're gonna vibe at all and then we can set up that dinner date. And I also feel like if the point of the date is to get to know whether or not you're compatible with somebody, why does it matter, where it is or why we have to invest a ton to start? That's not to say we shouldn't invest like over time or for the next date or whatever if we like each other, but I don't know. I don't think either party should have to lock it in for an hour and a half, 2 hours plus a bunch of money before they even know, right?
Go ahead, Viz.
Yeah, that's probably why she gets finessed on the regular. Women complain about not they complain about not knowing a man or finding out that this man is this and that after they done gave up the draws and all this other stuff. It's because you're more focused on on how much he's going to spend on the date. Uh, Being able to go to I don't drink coffee like that, so I wouldn't do a coffee date. But being able to go to the library or go for a walk, I have a beach cruiser that I OG'd out for us to go on a bike ride and go post up on the lake or at a park or some shit like that and just chop it up. I get to know who you are and you get to know who I am. We're actually able to make a and build a connection. uh that's why a lot of relationships don't last and don't work now. That's why a lot of women don't get the man that they want because they're looking for the wrong things, right? So if I can't take you on a walk, the most basic thing that we can do, then we have no business even interacting, because that is the bare minimum of me being able to get to know who you are as you. We can go to a restaurant, but the restaurant might be loud. I'm eating. I'm This steak fire. I want to enjoy my steak. I don't want to talk to you the whole time. I want to make sure that I consume this steak while it's still warm. But instead, we go to a library, we go for a walk, we go to the aquarium or something. You know, now we're able to actually see who you are. Do you have the mental capacity to even keep my attention? Does this man have the mental capacity to even keep your attention? So if those are the basic things that you're overlooking, then I mean, to be honest, you're not even qualified to even have a good man. And I'll leave it there.
Okay, I'm gonna read some of these comments that was in TikTok. It says, it comes off as you're combative and inflexible, but hey, some guys like that, I guess. Somebody else says, using a prompt to do this is off-putting, LOL. Also, just declining dates you don't like. Why are you giving up the game? Again, this is what she had on her, is it Hinge profile, about she's not doing coffee dates. So she's letting people know out the gate that this is what I'm not going to do. In my experience, focusing your profile on what you do want versus what you don't want tends to gain higher quality results. So this person is saying that by her being upfront, at least she's getting straight to the point. So she's not misleading anyone, and they're not finding out on the date what the expectations are. Somebody says, no, I just ghost and block people that offer coffee dates. I love that you made your expectations clear. I say I'm available for lunch or dinner dates. I got you beat. I put, if you don't have a my chart, leave me alone. Any kind
What's
of
a my
drink,
chart?
health, right?
Oh, okay, right.
My chart, it keeps a list of all your health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally just decline the coffee dates. I really just think that they are lack of effort, and I don't want to no parts. So a lot of people, I mean, it's mixed reviews about the coffee date. I didn't really think about the coffee date until Hink was on these platforms, and he said, I'm taking you to a coffee shop. So it just kind of stuck with me. But I can understand the reason as to why some people want to, especially when you do have, let's not act like women are not trying to get free meals. Let's not act like that they're looking to be taken out and they repeat the same process over and over again. But then again, there are some women that I think are deserving of at least a dinner date, right? I know some men, it doesn't really matter because they're going to go and eat anyway, and they're not really bothered by it if she wants to tag along and have a conversation and see. She may not get a second date, but some men don't see it as a big deal. I guess it just all depends on the individual, but I'm going to go ahead and go to Hink, Mr. Coffee Date himself. If it don't go right, leave your ass at the restaurant.
JR on BS with you, huh, Hank?
I see. I mean, me and JR beefing tonight.
Man, I'm trying to hold these men accountable, man. It wasn't no kind
Oh,
of
that's right. So tonight is my night. I'm being held accountable. Shout out to
You
accountable.
got
There's
the
nothing
juice
wrong with
now,
that.
Hank.
I see. JR's in his gooch mode. Shout out to the gooch.